Hello, welcome to my channel. Here's a little update for you. It's kind of crazy. This has been a crazy season. We've had storm after storm after storm come through up here in the Cuyuna area. So what happened is I got up here Friday, and Friday morning as a matter of fact. And if you look over here, my trailer was actually quite a bit over here, more or less parked here. And if you look over there, there's a tree that had gone down. And that tree came down in between my electrical box and my trailer. My trailer was literally right here. You can see where I have all the chainsaw marks. You can see all the debris here. It literally went between my trailer and the electrical box. I wasn't here, so the tree didn't make a sound. Haha, funny. Anyway, so my trailer's fine. I mean, there was a little bit of branch debris that went down the side, but I don't see even any dents, scratches, or anything. Well, actually, taking that back. A couple of little dents right there. So, minor damage. But all in all, not a bad deal, considering that my trailer could have had the tree land right on it and destroy it. And it missed my electrical box, which is right over here. So I haven't been able to do a lot of riding this weekend. Yeah, helicopter. There's always something flying in the sky, no matter where I film. All right, so I've been spending a lot of time clearing out stuff, but I do have a product plug for you in this video, and it is this thing right here. It is the Ego 18-inch electric chainsaw. This thing is amazing. So I've been able to use this electric chainsaw these are the pieces of wood that I've had laid out that I've done a couple how-tos over. I've actually cut up a bunch of this and stacked it in that pile. Plus I've taken down that tree and I've cut out those bigger pieces. We're cutting the tree up that fell. And the reason why I took down that big tree is when that tree fell, it hit this big tree and caused it to lean. And as it was leaning, it started to pull up the ground in a big root ball. You can kind of see the ground elevated a little bit right here, but it was causing this thing to lean, and this was a big tall tree, as you can see. And I was worried that if this one went, it would create a big root ball and possibly damage my electrical box here. I wasn't sure if that would happen, but it was close enough to where I was concerned. So I had to take that one down. So back to the product plug. One charge of the battery, one full charge, was able to do all that work. Slice that up, take this tree down, cut up some other branches and pieces. I actually took down two small trees over there that were like encroaching on my driveway, and cut up all this and those from that pile over there. So 1.5 logs of that pile before I got down to one bar. So that's pretty impressive to me. So now I have the battery on the charger, and this is a rapid charger. If you look over here, and I do have another battery because I have the Ego weed whip, I have the Ego lawnmower, and I have the Ego leaf blower. So I actually have plenty of batteries, so I could just swap out to another battery that's charged and keep going, which is what I'm gonna do. But I just wanted to show that one battery could do all that work, and now it's charging, and they take about 20-25 minutes to charge. So because I do mostly bike stuff, let's go take a look. I actually was able to get in a couple of shorter rides, but they weren't anything that I felt worthy of filming. But I am riding my new titanium Hey Duke, and this thing is pretty decked. The fork is kind of mid-range, but I really like it, believe it or not. But I do have the carbon wheels on here, and I'm testing out this new Specialized Butcher Grid Trail. It's a trail tire, so it's lighter. It's not the downhill one. So it's like 850 grams or close to 900, not 1200 or 1250. So I want this bike to be fast and light, but so far I'm really liking this tire. I usually have a DHF on the front of my bikes, but this is becoming equivalent, if not better, than the DHF. I'll talk about that in another video, and then I have the Recon on the back carbon wheel. But I did upgrade from the Dior rear derailleur from my previous Hayduke to the XT. And so this thing is shifting really nicely. It's got XT cranks on it. I mean, this bike is pretty decked. So there will be some videos coming up this week of my impressions on riding the titanium bike. I haven't really gotten to get out on it yet that much. And I'll talk a bit about the tires too. I have another tire that I'm going to test, and I'm going to do comparison between the two and then compare them to what I think they feel like compared to a DHF. Somebody did ask me to try some other non-Maxxis brand tires, so that's what I'm doing. So I'll have some videos on my experience with the tires too. So that is my update. So lots of work this weekend and not play, but I mean, we have had rain. So it rained a lot Friday, it rained a lot Saturday morning, so there just hasn't been a lot of riding. And this morning I'm gonna go ride a couple trails, but I'm probably not gonna film just because I don't really have a lot of time, but I will get some riding footage in. I have to do the how to corner video. I really want to do that, and I'm kind of glad I got a nice good tire to do that with. I have a lot of good pointers on how to corner that should help you out and things like that. So yes, I have some updates coming, but I got to get this stuff cleared up first and do some work around here before I can get back to my YouTube channel. So there you have it. Really appreciate your support from my channel. Please like and subscribe. Peace. This has been a crazy year so far, weather-wise. It's crazy. I don't get it.